Alright, it's time to continue the story. Next chapter. Rejoice, President. Let's pop that real quick. That way we can... Wait, hold on. That way we can grab a quick support and make this fast. Shall we? Oh, wait. No. There we go. Gil will take care of this.
You want to know how to make a dojin? You really signed up for ServaFes without even knowing that. That's either really brave or really reckless. Reminds me of how bad last year's Halloween got. But that's okay with me. I like a little recklessness. Alright, as a fellow anti-hero, of sorts, I'll offer you a word of advice. I don't know what sort of story you're looking to draw, but you can't just go right to a printer with a draft. First, you need to actually make an appointment to see the printer.
Thank you, Flashback Elizabeth. You've already seen this bit, so let's jump ahead. Whee!
Oh crap, I just remembered. Guys, hold up! Hold up! What is it, Alter? We were just heading to the printer now. Did you forget something? Remember how we couldn't find the owner there last time? I doubt that it'll be any different now. We'll have better luck in finding him if we split up and search the city. Oh, that's right. We never did meet him, did we? Alright then, why don't we try talking to the other servants who are in clubs of their own? They might be able to point us in the right direction. Okay then, sounds good. Let's start with that servant who's skipping down the street. I don't think that would be a very good use of our time. Huh? Why?
If he ever knew, he's probably forgotten by now.
Oh, is someone there? Aloha! What can this man of the sea do for you tonight? Man of the sea? What else would you call a sailor? Well, whatever. You wouldn't happen to know where we can find the owner of the printing place, would you? No clue. Why am I not surprised? Oh, but I do know a couple of big shots, and isn't that what any company owner would be? I suppose that's true. Dayon and I went to get a job with them, but... what do you think, boss?
I already know all I need thanks to my clairvoyance. You are a walking trouble factory. If I were to hire you, I'd have nothing to gain and everything to lose. I have no need for a talking stick of dynamite apt to light his own fuse. But you, capable-looking maid, are a different story. You should make a perfect bodyguard.
Thank you, sir. I promise that I will serve you faithfully. Sorry, Astolfo. Nothing I can do. Can you believe that?
Aw, you poor thing.
I can hear your sarcasm, you know. So thanks to that, I'm now homeless and jobless in Luluhawa. Good thing I'm an expert camper. Hey, I'm still trying to find a job though, so it's not like I'm a total loser. So, where can we find this big shot? At this time of night, probably at the hotel? Oh yeah, he runs the hotel too. Did I mention that? The hotel, does that mean we've got to go back where we started? Ugh, this sucks. Thanks for your help, Astolfo. No problem. Wait, where was I going again? Come on, let's go already. Astolfo, would you like a job? Why can't I give Astolfo a job? Come on.
Welcome back. May I ask if there is a problem?
Is the hotel's owner here?
Oh, yes, he just returned not too long ago. I believe you can find him out on the beach if you wish to speak with him. Although...
Alright then, let's move.
Oh boy, hopefully that will work out.
You just decided not to bother because it'd be too much of a pain in the ass, didn't you?
Of course not, no. I simply have many more things I need to attend to first, given my duties as a hotel manager. Speaking of which, I need you to be a little more polite to our guests.
Never mind me. What happened to the new porter you were supposed to hire?
Oh, yes, I believe he should be here any moment now.
Hi, I'm here about the job posting. You get right the hell out. What did I do? That must be the owner over there. It seems that way, especially since that Deon person is there. Look, there's someone else too. Maybe she's his secretary or something. Okay then, show of hands. Who else here thinks they've seen that mop of blonde hair on the owner guy's head before? Me. Yes, I certainly have.
We've just gotta hope he's willing to hear us out. As I thought, I have no recollection whatsoever. And if looking at this paradisiacal ocean is not enough to stir my memory, that must mean I am not, in fact, a man of the sea.
Oh yes, I'm sure it does. Now, if you could please just sign these papers for me, please. Hold it right there. As the second Secretary of Staff, I cannot overlook this. This investment opportunity is preposterous. But just think of the profits! Once you buy out an entire floor of a famous hotel, you can use it as a summer home once a year. And the rest of the time, you rent it back to me, to the hotel for a safe, secure, low-risk return on investment. Yes, I'm sure the risk is very low for you. Especially since this has you covering 1% of the investment costs and the boss covering the other 99%. And if that weren't bad enough, it has you as the primary beneficiary.
Very well, request granted. There you go, signed and sealed.
Wait, really? Don't you want to think it over at least a little?
Worry not, my beautiful maid knight. My pool of riches is as boundless as the sea. I could not deplete it in 1,000 lifetimes. It is the privilege, nay, the right of one so rich to see how others spend such wealth. Think of it this way. This will be an excellent opportunity to determine my new business partner's deviousness.
Devious? Me? Oh gosh, it's embarrassing to hear you just come out and say it like that.
At any rate, my identity crisis comes first and foremost. Until I know who I am, nothing else matters.
Excuse me.
Hmm? And who are you? I am a man of wealth who lost his memory due to reasons. For the moment, you may call me Gorgeous P. I'm just another filthy rich billionaire, the sort that you can find just about any old place. I do not believe that I would have any association with ordinary tourists like yourself. Oh, come on, it's as plain as the hair on your head that you're Gilgamesh. Silence! Hold your tongue, Ratman! I will permit no one else to restore my memories. No one! I and I alone will do that. So, you are to remain silent, regardless of what you may know. Is that clear? Yeah, whatever you say. We're just commoners after all, and who are we to object?
I don't give a rip about your memories. I just want to know if you own the local printer. Oh, yes, that he does. Gorgeous Printing Incorporated is ready and waiting to turn your final draft into a professional publication the day of the con, 5 minutes before the con begins, or even right after the con doors open. Oh, and right, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Moolah, Mr. P's mysterious yet beautiful secretary.
Can I pet your ears?
Go right ahead, just as long as you pay me what they're worth.
Don't do it, Master. She'll find a way to take everything but the shirt on your back if you put so much as a finger on her.
But fluffy ears. Alright, so I can kind of understand same-day printing before the con opens, but how can you offer to print after the con's already begun? That's simple. We send our printer into void space, invert cause and effect, and finish the printing the moment that you finish your final draft. That way, once you're ready to send it to the printer, you don't even have to. It's our new landmark printing service.
That's beyond amazing.
Why, thank you.
Amnesia or not, there's nothing that my money and I cannot do. However, there are, of course, some conditions that must be met in order to use this extra special service.
Conditions? Like what? Pay you a metric shit ton of BB bucks or something?
Payment is a given. I'm running a business, not a charity. But before we make a deal, you must prove you are trustworthy. By risking your lives. Now, prepare yourselves, up-and-coming club members. All right, you got it. I'm ready. Good. I'm glad we understand one another. Now then, let our battle begin!
But why do we have to fight?
Why, you say? Because that is what servants do when they encounter each other, of course.
I apologize on behalf of my employer. But you must understand, printing a book on the day of the con is a fairly difficult endeavor for us. It's not simply a matter of being able to afford it. We want to print books into which the creators have poured their hearts and souls. That's why we want you to show us how strong your resolve is. Are you prepared to do that?
What do you think, guys?
We accept. We were going to have to negotiate with the printer eventually anyway. Now, let's show them just how serious we are about this. Bring it on, you bourgeois punks!
Slap me right across the face with your money. Whoopsh. So I want to point out our gorgeous P here has a golden iPad. It even has a little apple on it.
じゃあこういうのどうだつまんない連中だな他にやることないのじゃあこういうのどうださて次なる目録は魔術のみと自らを縛るさて次なる目録はと我が声を聞けよしさてあれがあったな
With the power of money, anything can happen.
矢を構えよ俺が許す至高の財を持ってウルクの守りを見せるがいいベラム・ディンギルどうした何かしてみせよ喜べ雑種そしてうせよ
Steve Jobs is a servant now? Well, Gilgamesh does have more money than he could ever spend. But I'd say he has money closer to the Jeff Bezos level of wealth than Steve Jobs.
よし、あれを使うか。オフだ。
天地に轟け、我が魂のロックンロール。
Yeah! Rock and roll! I thought that fighting you might help me remember something, since you lot seem vaguely familiar, but it would seem not. Well, no matter. It was an enjoyable warm-up nonetheless. Very well. I now understand just how dedicated you are to your work. It does seem that the key creative figure among you is still harboring some delusions, but that is no less valid a creative method than others. So, suffer for your art. Fight for your art. Mongrels though you may be, no doubt you can still produce something beautiful if you master what talents you have. I hereby grant you permission to make use of my printing facilities. Now, Daeon, let us be on our way. Today we are having dinner at the Ritz Penthouse. Oh, one last thing. Very well, what is it? What does the P stand for? Dunderhead, what else could it possibly stand for? It stands for President, the most important position in all of Luluhawa.
Okay then, let's get going, Mr. President. Oh, and by the way, I have another proposition for a new factory I was hoping you could take a look at.
Very well, build it! Just make sure to produce a special line of product just for me.
Yay! Oh no, not another scam. Get back here, you. Excuse me everyone, but I need to get going. Good luck with your dojin.
We've done it. We have defeated the gorgeous P. And thus it is time once more for us to farm, until the next story node.